This is going to be your short lab, which actually tells you how do you do your URL checking. Okay, so as part of your post-release checking, you can check whether your URL is actually giving you a status code of 200 or not. What do you mean by status code of 200? Well, it's nothing but when you click on this website, if the website is loading properly, then it is going to be 200. When you click on the website and if the website is actually giving you 403, then it is going to be a forbidden error. When you click on the website and if it is actually giving you 404, then it is going to be a page not found. So we can actually check this when you are deploying it from the particular Azure DevOps. So this is going to be our release pipeline, which I showed you last time. I'm just going to add one more step along this. So now this is going to be our pipeline steps. Here when you go and check on URL, okay, so there is going to be your ping URL. Okay, this one, URL. Okay, so this is going to be your check URL availability. So I'm just clicking on get it for free and it takes me to the marketplace. On the marketplace, I can just click on get it for free and it actually asks your organization name. And when I give this organization name, this is going to be an organization name, and then I'm clicking on install, and it takes less than a minute for you to install. It's done. Now it is asking proceed to the organization. Now I'm proceeding to the organization. Now when I click on refresh this page, I can go over here and then I can click on URL, and now sorry, I'm clicking on ping. Okay, this URL availability, I'm clicking on refresh. Okay, so if you see this check URL status, I'm just adding it over here, and I don't want to again redeploy everything. I'm just disabling it, and this is place, and just giving on the website name that we wanted to check the status. And then when I click on save, okay, I'm just trying to click on save. Okay, so now what happens, I'm just clicking on create a release, and I'm creating a release now. So what it does is like it again redeploys, and now if you see again it is asking for an approval. So I'm just clicking on approve and says okay, and clicking, and you can see this is again another email that we are getting a pre-deployment approval as well. So I can just click on view approval over here, or I can even see whose approval is pending. So it is both, like I'll be getting an email as well as I'll be getting an option over here to approve it. So I'm just clicking on approve, and then when we go and see the logs, it does again a redeploy for this particular website, and then it checks the ping status of my website, whether the website is up and running. So maybe give it a minute. Yes, it started. Okay, it is downloading the artifacts. If you see, it is trying to deploy onto the same website, and here you can see it is trying to use an IIS for a deployment, because this is a .NET website and we are actually using an IIS deployment. Okay, so the deployment is done. Now you can see it is actually trying to check the URL of the website, and if it is actually giving us 200, then it is good. So in this way you can actually check whether your URL is working continuously or not after the deployment itself. See, now it is actually trying to check it, and what it says. Okay, so it says like this particular 1.0 is actually been deprecated, so they are trying to release a task number 2.0. So that is just a warning, you can leave it. And now what it happens, it is trying to check the website and it says the site is okay, which means the site is up and running now. We can again go to this website, and when we refresh it, we can see the output of it. Okay, now here on the website, how do you verify it again? You can just go to this particular console option on the website. Under the console option, you can see you are under home site www root, and when you give on ls option, you can see these are all the list of files. So I'm just going to www root, and here I can see all these options are being deployed. So this is the one that is actually creating your website. Okay, and this is how you can verify whether your files are being deployed properly or not. Okay, so I hope you guys would have understood what is this URL checker and how it is useful for, and after the deployment is completed, how do you come inside the website and you can verify it as well. So if you guys have any doubts, please feel free to reach out. Until then, thank you.